Today I'm making 3 recipes that I have been languishing in my saved folder for a long time because I haven't had time to actually go in and make them, right? I've scrolled and scrolled and I found some really great recipes, but never had time to make them because teacher. But now that I am a former teacher and on a mission to learn absolutely everything, we are going to go ahead and give these recipes a try today. So if you have a recipe that you want me to try or that you think is really, really great, drop it in the comments and we'll try those on another Make It Monday. But for now, let's do this. So the first recipe that I have here is a quiche with a potato crust. And I've done something similar in the past, but we're going to go ahead and get this one started and see where it goes. Put some potatoes into some boiling water and let them cook for about 10 to 12 minutes and then come back to them. Okay, while that is cooking, we're going to go ahead and prepare the interior of it. Now, a quiche can be literally anything. The recipe I saw was spinach and a bunch of other stuff, but my family doesn't really like spinach. So we are just going to do a basic like ham and onions and egg and cheese. This is actually working out really well for me because I have some leftover ham that we need to eat up. So this is going to be good. Now, I don't usually like to do my onion raw. So we are going to go ahead and like saute the onion a little bit so that it's a little bit more tender and not raw. We're going to use that onion for later. I don't think we need that whole onion. Just part of it will be great. Okay. Okay. A little bit of olive oil. Butter works too. I'm just too lazy to get out the butter. All right, while this onions saute, we're gonna go ahead and take the ham and chop it up so that we have it ready. I'm just gonna dice it into small diced pieces here. And we're gonna add this to the pan with the onions and get it heated through. So we're gonna go ahead and saute these really nicely because when I cook a quiche, I don't want the onions to be hard or have a bite to them. I want them to just provide flavor. So that's what we're gonna do here. I really love the smell of cooked onions. Now I'm going to take 6 eggs and I'm gonna crack them into this bowl. Hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and whip these up and then add some heavy cream. Now, I don't think heavy cream is something that they added in the original recipe. It's just something that my family enjoys when I make quiche. It gives it just a little added extra. We're also going to add a little bit of salt, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. Okay, we're gonna let all of this just kind of sit until the potatoes are ready. Okay, while we're waiting for the potatoes, we're gonna start on the second recipe because they both have to bake for a little bit of time. This is a chicken, like a high protein chicken calzone somewhat, but to me, it seems more like a chicken cordon bleu, just in an easier way to make it. So we're gonna go ahead and start on that one. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some chicken breast and throw it into our lovely food processor here. This is chicken breast tenderloin, just because that's what was on sale, but also regular chicken breast will do. It's about 1 pound, a little over 1 pound of chicken. In the original recipe, I did not see her add any spices of any kind or any seasoning. So we're gonna go ahead and add some salt, onion powder, and garlic powder to it. Looks good. Nice and ground there. There's just something about that texture to me. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna take this and lay it out onto a parchment paper like this. And we're gonna get it nice. We're gonna get it nice and flat. Just with that, I'm gonna put some oil on my hands. You could also make these in smaller portions, like individual portions. We're just gonna make one big calzone because that's what she does in the video. But what we're gonna do, she added tomatoes and spinach and a whole bunch of other things. We're not going to add those things just because, well, my family doesn't like tomatoes and spinach and all those other things. And I don't think that that will affect the outcome of whether or not this recipe is good. Honestly, I think that when you make these viral recipes, it's important for you to keep in mind that sometimes there's things in those recipes that you may or may not like, but the concept is really great. So it's not worth, or it's worth giving it a try, even if some of the ingredients in the actual recipe are things that you may not enjoy or like. All right, we've got that nice and flat now. And I'm gonna wash my hand. Okay, now to our calzone, we're gonna go ahead and do the fillings now. And again, I feel like it's just more of a chicken cordon bleu. So we're gonna kind of do the fillings like that. In the comment section, a lot of people were suggesting a bunch of different fillings. And I really liked some of those ideas. So to our chicken base here, we're gonna add some onion and some ham. And then we're gonna layer on some cheese. And we're gonna use some medium white cheddar. I know typically we use mozzarella or Swiss, but again, my family doesn't like Swiss and I didn't want to buy sliced mozzarella. I'm gonna add a little bit of shredded mozzarella just because I can. All right, now we're gonna take the parchment and just fold it over like that. Awesome. All right, this is gonna go into a 375-degree oven for about 25 minutes. While the chicken is cooking, we're gonna go back to our potatoes. So these are all now nicely soft and I've got them in the pan here. And it says to just squish them in the pan with a measuring cup or a glass bottom. I'm gonna spray the bottom of the cup with some avocado oil just to make sure they don't stick. That is not working as I had intended. But we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna keep going here. Now it'd probably be just as simple to make mashed potatoes and put them in here and not use this step. Just make the mashed potatoes and spread them in the pan. But the recipe said to do it this way, so that's what we're doing. That did not work as well as I had hoped. These are very hot. Again, if I were to do this again, I would probably just make mashed potatoes and then spread them in the bottom of the pan, but this is where we are right now. It's very hot, but we're moving to hands because, oh, that's warm. Huh. Today is Make It Monday, by the way, where we make either a viral recipe or something that we have found on the internet, either a craft or something along those lines, and we make it together for the first time. So if that's something that you enjoy doing, please make sure you like, subscribe, follow along, hit the notification bells for videos on Mondays. So we haven't done any seasoning yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add some salt and some pepper to the potatoes, a little bit of seasoning. I made mac and cheese once and a bunch of the comments said, no seasoning, no salt, no pepper. There's so much salt in cheese that I do not add salt to my macaroni and cheese, but you know, to each their own. Okay, so first we are going to add some cheese to the bottom of this. And literally any cheese will do. I'm using an Alpine blend, which is Swiss and Gruyere. I don't know how to say that. You can use any cheese you want. We'll now add our ham and onions that we cooked earlier and our egg mixture. And just for funsies, I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese on top. If you know anything about my family, we really like our cheese. Okay, and we're gonna now put this into a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, this next salad is kind of a mixture of a couple of different recipes that I've seen online. So in this pan, and I actually showed myself dicing all of this and then found out that the camera wasn't recording. So Yeah, anyway, in this bowl, I have 2 cans of garbanzo beans, 2 cans of red kidney beans, and then a half a cup of diced purple onion. And I call it purple onion. Some people call it red onion. I don't know. Drop in the comments. What do you think it's called? Now, to this, we are going to add 2 cans of roasted corn. But I didn't want to pay the extra premium price for roasted corn. These are 93 cents a can. The roasted corn was like $3 a can. So we're just going to roast it ourselves. All right, so in this pan right here, we are going to add just a couple of tablespoons of butter. Turn it up on too high. And then also we're going to add about a tablespoon of garlic. Now, yes, I am using garlic because in my house it gets really warm and our garlic goes bad quickly. So this is just a good economical solution for me personally. Not everybody uses garlic, and that's totally fine. So we're going to just kind of roast this down a little bit until the garlic gets flavorful. We want the garlic to kind of turn nice and brown, but not burn, because burned garlic is awful. All right, once the garlic starts to turn a little bit golden like this, and it goes really fast. So once it starts to turn golden, you don't want to try and cook it anymore just by itself because it will burn very quickly. So once it's golden, we're going to go ahead and just add the corn. Did I add too much corn? Probably, but we're just going to go with it. Stir it all up, and then we're going to let that saute too until it's got some nice golden spots on it. Okay, while the corn is cooking, we're going to go ahead and add a few more ingredients to our bowl. This is cilantro. I'm going to chop up just a little bit of that. There are some people that don't like cilantro because to them it tastes like soap, and that's like a genetic thing. Are you somebody that likes cilantro, or are you somebody who absolutely hates it? Let me know. In my family, we do not hate it. We like it a lot. Living in Arizona, literally everything has cilantro in it. Okay. We're going to add that to the bowl. We are also going to add a half a container of feta. This is a 12-ounce container, so we're adding about 6 ounces of feta. About a half a cup of hemp hearts. Just give it a nice little nutty flavor. Just to add some extra vitamins and to have just a little additional protein, we are going to add a little bit of nutritional yeast. About that much. We've got some really good color on the corn now, so now we're going to go ahead and just add this to our bowl. All right, so the real star of this show is not necessarily the vegetables or the cheese or anything in it. It is the dressing. So let's make that. To a measuring cup, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of lime juice. Now, if you used a fresh lemon, would this be better? Probably. Do I have a fresh lemon? No. Now we're going to add just a little over a half a cup. So make this to be almost 3/4 cup of liquid. We're going to add, to make it up to 1 cup, olive oil. There we go. And then for some sweetener, I'm going to add some honey. And again, I'm kind of mixing a couple of these recipes together. So about 1/8 cup of honey. And give it a good mix. I haven't made this salad specifically before, but I have made salads that are similar, and this is kind of the dressing that we've just adopted. Okay, I'm going to dump that on. Give it a good stir. This is one of those salads that the longer it sits, the better it's going to be. Oh yeah. I could eat this every day. I'm going to put this into the fridge and just let it marinate. and we'll come back to it later. All right, our chicken calzone is done. Nice. Let's see how delicious that looks. And while we're at it, this definitely needs to sit for a minute. So let's taste the chicken calzone first, and then we'll cut into that. If you do make this, I highly suggest that you season the chicken. The lemon or the garlic powder and the onion powder come through. If I had to give this a rating, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. All right, let's cut into this. Let's give it a try. The potatoes are crispy. The cheese is so good. I don't think I'll ever make another quiche with a regular pie crust again. Okay, you can take my word for it, but let's get Mr. H in here to give it a try. Okay, I've made 3 different vial recipes.
Food samples for me?
Yes.
Yay!
3 vial recipes from social media, and you need to judge them. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being never feed this to me again, and 10 being I could eat this every day.
Okay.
Okay? So you got 3 different things.
Can I start with this one first?
Yes, you can start with that one first. This is a bean salad.
Bean salad
Mm-hmm.
with cheese
Okay.
of the fettered variety.
Fettered cheese.
Fettered cheese. I recognize a garbanzo bean.
Yes, you do.
Is that vinegar?
Lemon juice.
Oh. Lemon juice. Okay. I have a great palate for food.
Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
I see some onion
Uh-huh.
with a purple skin.
Purple onion. Purple
onion?
or red? Do you call them purple onions or red onions?
Red onions.
They're purple onions.
Okay. I see corn. I see corn.
Corn.
Corn?
Just roasted corn.
Nice snack.
Okay.
I feel like.
A snack. Okay. So scale of 1 to 10.
I'd give it about a 7.
About a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's healthy. There's hemp hearts and nutritional yeast in it as well to give it more vitamins and protein.
A 1. Just kidding. I'll give it a 7.
A 7? Okay.
Blind if I didn't know it was healthy for me.
Okay. It is good for you. So
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah,
Right.
I could eat it for a morning snack or a evening snack.
Okay.
A quick snack.
Quick.
If you had a bowl of this, I could easily scoop it into something and eat it fast. Because I feel like this can be eaten straight out of the fridge.
Yes.
No microwave necessary.
Correct.
Muy bien.
Okay. All right. Good. Between this and a quesadilla.
Well, a quesadilla would be a 10 if it's my style.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese, tortilla, cheese, fold in half with ham bits inside.
Okay. No. Yeah, I can't compete with that. Okay, this is what they're calling a chicken calzone.
A chicken calzone.
It's chicken that was ground up, and then it's got cheese and ham on the inside.
Holds together. Huh. I got some cheese. Is that cheddar cheese?
It's white cheddar, but yes.
White cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm. The recipe called for Swiss, but I knew better than that.
Okay. White cheddar.
It did. I thought white cheddar.
Why not just use orange cheddar?
Because it's got more oil in it, and it would have been weird.
Oh. Okay. Well, I see ham.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like chicken.
That's good. It's mostly chicken.
Reminds me of a chicken cordon bleu.
Mm-hmm.
It's just missing some sauce.
Okay. Like Like a hollandaise sauce, maybe?
Hollandaise sauce would be great.
Okay.
With crumbly stuff all over it.
Okay. Keep that in mind. So next time, it's a little dry, is what you're saying. It needs sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, these aren't my recipes, so I'm not offended. You're not going to be in trouble. You're okay. So out of 10.
So I'd have to microwave this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it about a 6.
Okay. But if we added sauce to it?
I think if you added sauce, I think you could get easy an 8 or a 9.
Okay.
Orange cheddar cheese on top, too.
Okay. Orange cheddar. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This one is a quiche, but it's made with mashed potatoes in the crust instead of a regular pie crust. It's got 2 different kinds of cheese, ham and onions.
Ham and onion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mmm. It tastes lighter than the chicken calzone.
Probably.
You can just eat it in a bite.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can taste the meat. I can taste the film of cheese, not cheddar on top.
No, there's no cheddar. It's got Swiss and Gruyere in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fancy cheese.
I love fancy cheese.
It's fancy cheese.
Okay, but I could have a second bite.
As many bites as you want.
Maybe it's a little black olive bites in it.
Olives?
There's not any in.
There's no.
I'm just saying that could be an improvement.
Okay.
I love black olives.
Okay.
Or green.
I will keep that in mind.
Is that a ham bit?
Mm-hmm. It's from our smoked ham that we made.
Biases it a little bit by having a smoked ham to go in this rather than just a regular ham.
But out of 10?
I would say this is, I mean, when it comes down to being able to eat it without trying too hard and it's very moist, probably a 9. I like quiche.
9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 9? Okay.
9?
All right. So there you have it. He's got a very distinguished palate. So next time I know to put cheese on it. So this was our very first Make It Monday. If you have recipes that you want me to try, put those in the comments and we can always try them and make Mr. H try them at the end as well. And, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all of the things that you need to do so that you see when videos are uploaded. We will be doing recipes or something similar every Monday. And
I volunteer as tribute.
I'm so glad you do.
Yes.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Thanks for joining us for today's video. My name is Tamara Hancock. I make curiosity content about things that I am curious about, and I share them with you. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. Or this is a video that YouTube thinks that you will enjoy. We'll see you on the next one.